Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
McCarthy starting off with a throw. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Cut. 180.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He may catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Vikings 9-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 180. What's that?
Another one for Gibbs. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first play of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Case? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action passing similar down in distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
No time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal.
Set, strike it, red, 38, ready, go.
Again, it's Gibbs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Cut. Like 20. What's that?
Goff working from the pistol. Buying some time left. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal.
Cut. 180.
Ringo.
What's that?
Goff to the air now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6.
White 20. Listen. What's that?
They'll go for it. Goff. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pick. Up and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
All set now. 1st and 10. Keeping it with Mixon. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
First and 10 from the 32. On the ground again with Mixon. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and just 2 to go. And the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They will go. It's McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. And they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
So first down from the 41. Running with Mixon out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. A give left side. Here's Mixon. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
To play running back in this league, boy, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Going right side, Mixon with it. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll air it out on 3rd. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Jordan Addison, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Now this kick, I think I might have been able to kick that one. Not good at all. It's out of bounds. On first down, it's gone. He's him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have it on 2nd and short.
Wait,
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Black, 95.
Here's the snap on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First and 10, around to Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Another aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third and a lone yard coming up. They'll work against the blitz. That's caught for the first. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Lions nothing.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 43.
We go tonight. 180.
Gone. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. Give him 13 on that play. That is good for a Detroit first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
120. What's that?
Goff on first and 10. Put some heat on this deep ball left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
We go tonight.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
We go. What's that?
Goff on third. Short pass brought in. We got the football, but not the first. That stuff just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
A gain of 6 on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
They'll throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down outcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Running left is Mixon. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. Yeah. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Ready.
So when we come back, it'll be 3rd and 7. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college games to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
180.
Off play action, Goff. It's a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
All set to go now from the 35.
180.
First down throw from Goff. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half. And they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Goff. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. This is Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Here's McCarthy to throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
1st and 10 from the 32. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from the 32. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Well, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Now a give to Mixon. Room to run inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get more points to end the lopsided first half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 43.
We go to the line. 180.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
We go tonight. 180. What's that?
Throwing here just before halftime. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Running it after the penalty. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Set.
They'll go play action. Next on the crosser. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions get it back to a 14-point game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Taken by Felton, left side. It's a small gain up to the 38. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
First and 10 now from the 46. Now McCarthy. He completes it in traffic. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Another throw here for McCarthy. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Throw it deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And that brings up 4th and short.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down. Throwing again now, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Call a timeout. It'll be their first, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. So they'll decline this and take the results.
Ready.
And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again.
Ready, ready. Red, 38, 10.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now.
Now the inside handoff to Swift. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Black Ultra. Black, 95. Drill green. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception.
Okay, it was inevitable. He's going to get an interception. You play quarterback in this league, eventually at some point you're going to throw your first. Now most importantly, he's got to flush it and move on.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now the give to Mixon. up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Let's go.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that's a win for the pass rush. As he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Down. 50, green. Hut.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18. Take over.
A give. This is Mixon. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Ready? Go.
On play action now, McCarthy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set. Bronco 80.
And the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Keeping it with Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
32-yard run. It's 2nd and 8. Back now, pressure coming. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. They're drawing up for him. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. 5-yard gain. That's going to bring up 4th and 3. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. This from just 23 yards away.
A 23-yard attempt.
Moody knocks it through. And that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship. It's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Yellow, 40, ready.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And it sets up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Come on, 10 cycles. 30 shot, 7, ready.
Throwing from the gun here. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
So 1st down from the 41.
Set, hut. Blue, 32. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Byron Murphy picks it. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Offsides call helps him out. It's only 5 yards to go now on 1st down.
Set. 60 red. 60 red. Ultra. Ultra. Hut.
He's dropping back to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that run puts him right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. And you could tell, just look at him down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work too.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Tag. 70 Lions. Go.
Play action, McCarthy. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he'll give them enough for a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. He got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Vikings first down.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves. Hut, hut.
Right it with Mixon. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight. But the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Vikings looking like they'll start this season with a win. Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. A run to Mixon. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Take off.
On the ground again with Mixon. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Let's go. Packers, track.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He was taken down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Shut up. Viking 18.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.